The NFL has made it back to London. Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we are underway in London. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking deep to open the game. Brought in inside the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I gotta sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the war was all about. Yep. Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Mevis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 39. Sutton with back-to-back catches. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Has him on the quick hitter. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion with a premium in this league.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down.
Next to throw again. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down at the 30.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Nix from the gun. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, Coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Danny Gray to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Hits him on the out route. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He cuts it to the right sideline. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get 6 more on their early advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
17 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
28-yard line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Jets' 24-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. don't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Jets with an early lead. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Tight end going in motion here. Second down, give to Harvey. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Broncos will have a first down.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 222, 222. West right pitch. Extend. No mud, no mud. Right.
A pistol snap. Fields. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 319, let's not.
Here's Hall once more. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Fields out of the gun. He completes it in traffic. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Jets hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down throw for Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Running in the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Fields on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Jets take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's home. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
It's Hall again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. Ready to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing here, Nix. On the sideline, caught. They gain 14 be good for a Denver first.
14 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Drive getting it to Cortland Sutton, so it'll be second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, here's Nix again. Short pass brought in. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on second down. Fields vacates quickly left side. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
With his back, Hall. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Speaks to this guy's talent is just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, good set. Set out.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
11. Here we go. 551. Right.
Now Fields again. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Nevis able to knock it through, and that extends their lead to 14. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, they give to Harvey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Harvey once more. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and just 2 to go.
And 2.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused and executing the play in front of them.
Passing is hauled in by the running back. He gets loose down the right side. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Point after try is good by lots. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They start the half with a gift to Hall. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Right.
They go right back to Hall. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
At the 38-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Shoots one defender. Having gain up a handful there. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
319, get that.
From the 46. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. First carry here for Braylon Allen. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Trade.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fields now on 3rd. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
319, get that.
He'll throw it. Left side, and it's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Offense in the hurry up here. Won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Next to throw again. Chased out to his right. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes out to the left. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. He catched his first attempt, his second now from 45. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Shotgun hands out for Allen. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Second and 3. That's his target. That's Corey Horton. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Easy.
Give to Allen out of the shotgun. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
19 windy. Here we go. Chip swear. West right, this. Hey, never mind. Monday. First, what's right? Hey, Ken. You got a mini base tonight?
Here's 2nd and 2. He's got it in the red zone. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets now lead by 10. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Mevis with a point after. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Jets 31, Broncos 20. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Broke through the tackle. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. And he sent a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He fires one deep down the middle. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Nix from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Broncos trailing by 11. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Nix the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That's caught left side by Vela. And he has him about 12 yards there before going out. Even with that, it's still 3rd down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Got a man, Vela has it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, Just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll throw again. Nix. This throw is cut. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Once more, it's Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4.
27.
Approaching the final minute here. They need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Go.
This is Allen on the give. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Hall. Who's going to work in for a couple here? It's 3rd down now. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, Scott. Move to the 8, move here, Scott. Hey, Ken. Punch right. Hey, Ken. Right.
Setting up to pass. Looking underneath here for Hall. This does not get it. Slumped in short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. 551. Go.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. One final shot here. On the move, headed right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the win goes to the Jets. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London.